Bye.
Kilometer where you going?
Molly, hi say.
PCR test, National Centre Laboratory.
So we need to go to two places. Tao Dai.
Oh, and then?
I'm back here.
Oh, 100,000 feet. Yeah.
100,000 foot
Yeah,
away.
100, yeah. Far, is it?
No, jet packet.
Huh?
Jet sip. Jet sip.
80, 80, yeah. 80, yeah. 2, 1, 2, back.
That's it.
80.
That's it, okay, boy?
Jet sip.
That's it.
Jet sip.
Okay, yes.
Just it?
Okay, Kopcha. I'm currently waiting to get my PCR test at one of the hospitals, and look at the queue, absolutely huge. We got our flight today, so we really need to get this done. Now they say that they stopped doing it at 11:30, so that's in a couple of hours. I've been waiting in the queue for about 15 minutes and it hasn't moved, so it's I'm a little bit worried that we're not going to get this PCR test, and we have to have this to get on the flight. So let's see if we get it. Okay. She liked us because we had the correct change. Here we go. Oh.
Okay.
Cup chai. My travel agent called me up 2 days ago, bearing in mind that we're leaving today, and he said that we have to get a English certificate that is stamped by the hospital in Luang Prabang and then signed off by the director of a hospital in Vientiane. He said that we need to get this, otherwise we cannot get on the flight. My vaccine card does not count unless I have the English certificate that goes with it. Now in Laos, I've been going round asking everyone where it is, blah, 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 blah. Went to the hospital I was supposed to go to and nobody knew that it even existed. Anyway, we've pulled so many strings. We've asked loads of Lao people to help us call people for us, and they fixed it for us. We're now coming to pick up the certificate. If they don't have it here, then we can't get on the flight. We are now in Vientiane airport. We went and got our PCR test. We've got our results here. In fact, let me just show you something. In fact, these are all of the documents that I need to leave Laos and enter Thailand. So we've got my vaccine card here, which is your green card. That's okay for Laos, but you can't leave Laos and expect anyone to believe that that is a vaccine card. So we now have a certificate to say that this vaccine card is what it is, and it's got exactly the same information on it. It has to be stamped by the director of MCHC, whatever that is, and then someone else has to sign it. And that took ages to sort out, and this single document nearly stopped us nearly stopped me from leaving Laos. The official offices, they had no idea what this was. They kept telling me to go from one office to the other office. Many of them said it didn't exist, and so I nearly left Laos without this. Oh well, I wouldn't have left Laos. I would have got here and they would have turned me back, and it would have been way too late to get it sorted. That's just one very small story that I've jumped past. Now, this is the PCR test here. This is our result. Everyone needs to get this done. Now, when we went to go collect the results, we basically queued up at a booth and waited for about an hour. We were all queuing up, loads of us there, and this Lao dude started shouting out numbers. So we all have, where is it? We all have numbers. So mine's 105, and he was shouted out number 27, number 41, 42, 43, something like that. And we were like, oh, why is he doing that? Why is he skipping everyone? Because I'm in the queue, you know. I was up front, so I was like, why are they just plucking out random people? And basically those people had COVID. So we were in a group of people. There was no distancing at all. We were at the front of the queue and everyone was pushing up against us, and 4 or 5 of them had COVID. It was absolutely ridiculous. They said, oh, you've got COVID, to this lady, and just said, you go over there. The lady didn't really know what was going on. She didn't even hear him. So she just walked towards everyone. Everyone just parted like the Red Sea. Absolutely crazy. And then everyone started getting paranoid of everyone else, and oh, really weird. So I've gone 2 years without getting it. And now I've had to go and rub shoulders with 6 people that have got COVID. I know they've got it because their results came through. Anyway, so that's 2 documents and the vaccine. Now, to get into Thailand, you also need a certificate of entry. So this is into Phuket Sandbox. It's got all my information and stuff here. In order to get this, we had to book an SHA Plus registered hotel. We had to get the Thai insurance. This is the Thai government recommended insurance. And then after jumping through some more hoops, filling out loads of different forms, we then get the Thai visa.
And then you get the certificate of entry.
Yeah, and then you get the certificate of entry. So all of these documents here, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 documents here. And that's just to get out of, wait, is that to get out of Laos? To get
into Thailand now.
1 document to get out of Laos, there's 5 documents to get into Thailand. And they weren't easy to get, especially in Laos, because everything's done by paperwork, nothing's on computers. So you walk from one office to the other office and they say, oh, we have no idea, maybe we'll get that paperwork in a week or 2. So, and that was just multiplied about 20 times with all the different steps to get all of these all of these documents. Now, if you're wondering why I haven't got a mask on, it's because if you're an alcoholic, you can buy some alcohol at the airport and take your mask off, just cough everywhere. None of it makes sense to me. Don't know why I have to wear a muzzle when I'm sat over there on one of them chairs, but sat over here on one of these chairs, I can have it off and drink some alcohol. Yeah, I don't know. I don't get it. I have no idea. Anyway, me and Molly are mentally, psychologically, emotionally preparing to leave each other, because we're leaving each other for 3 months. I'm going to Thailand to solo travel. I'm going to do some crazy stuff, proper adventure. Molly's going to the UK, go see family, friends and stuff like that for 3 months. And then we're going to meet up probably in Sri Lanka or somewhere like that. I'm going to get on the plane in an hour or so. This is a chartered flight out of Laos, but it's an hour late. This is a chartered flight. This is where the flight starts. It's not a commercial flight, chartered flight, especially for everyone here. And they're already an hour late, which is Laos style. So this is it. We are getting on our flight, our first flight out of Laos. This aeroplane takes us from Vientiane to South Korea. And then I have to wait in South Korea for around about 12 hours. And then I have to get a flight to Singapore, wait in Singapore for 12 hours, and then get a flight to Phuket. So this is the first one. I'm going to be traveling for 36 hours. Once we get into South Korea, I will be saying goodbye to my beloved wife. Here's the plane. Quite a stubby plane, actually. Loads of people in hazmat suits. I'm not quite sure why. This flight was delayed because there's technical problems with the aircraft. We got here at 7. It was already delayed then, and it's now gone 12. So hopefully they fixed the technical problems. Now hopefully this plane has a phalange, but I'm not sure. Here we are, landing down in South Korea. I just went through security, and what I did was I bought a bottle of Lao Lao in the airport because I had some spare kip left over. It's a closed currency. Thought I'd just use some of my kip up and get some Lao Lao. Got it from duty free, put it in the duty free bag, you know, them things that they put it in. They sealed it all up. Just went through security, And they tried taking it off of me because it wasn't in an official bag, but it was. It was in one of those official red bags, but it was a bit smaller and it had Lao writing on it, so they didn't want to accept it. They gave me a new bag. I had to wait there. They had to write all my information into a form, write what I had and stuff like this, and blah de blah de blah. I was not happy, but now I am. I've got my Lao, and now we're a bit lost. To be honest with you, I feel like a fish out of water. Everything is shiny, everything is clean, there's no dust, there's no dogs, everything is white. Look how shiny it is, the floor is shiny. This is not anything I'm used to coming from Laos. This is like, wow, huge airport, everything's brilliantly clean. Everything's like really technologically advanced. You know, they have escalators and shit. I've not seen this for so long. I know this might seem weird to you, but this is, yeah, it might seem small to you, but this is really weird to me. Whoa, look at this. Oh, it's a bag carrier, what? And it stops when you get in its way. That is mad. What? I'm airport and transport. Oh, the English isn't so good on this. Wow, look at that.
제 이름은 에어스타예요. 저의 도움이 필요하시면 에어스타라고 불러주세요.
I'm sorry, I don't speak
My
Korean.
name is Airstar. Please come and say Airstar if you need any help from me.
Air scar.
Airscar.
네.
Take us to transfer.
Hang on, language. English.
Wow, this is mad.
Enjoy the various facilities at the airport.
Where is check-in?
What? I'll show you the
Please
check-in
tell me the
counter
name
if you
of
tell me.
airline.
Singapore Airline.
Yes.
What?
Touch the start button or say Airstar. Please start to me if you want to have a service.
Or maybe you go to the gate.
That's mad. Right, get directions.
I don't know.
I'll start the guidance now.
That is mad.
You
It's going to
can follow
guide us
me.
where to go.
I will stop guiding you if you move too far
We
away
don't
from
want this. Tell it to stop.
It's not the wrong gate.
It is. It's for going to America.
Service will be discontinued.
It's still the Singapore
No.
Airlines. Hey, come back. We're not finished with you. What do we call?
I don't know.
Sky Air. Air Sky. Hello. Help us.
안녕하세요. 저는 에어스타예요. 저의 도움이 필요하시면 화면을 터치하거나
She's running away from me. Excuse me.
Hello, my name is Airstar. Please
Airscar.
touch my screen or say my name. If you
Airscar.
need assistance,
Airscar. Help
할수
me.
있도록 조금만 비켜주세요. 공항 내 다양한 시설을 이용해 보세요.
Come on, Airscar, you can help me out
the
here.
various facilities at the airport.
I need a direct search, please, my lovely. Where is check-in?
Please tell me the name of airline.
Thin air, tell her.
Thin Air.
Nice.
You
Yes.
just don't talk properly.
Touch the start
That's
button
me.
or say Airstar.
Right, get
Please start
directions. Thank you very much,
I'll start the
Airsky.
guidance now.
Yes, please
You
do.
can follow
It's going
me.
to take us 13
I will
minutes.
stop guiding you if you move too far away from
So
me.
the distance is 634 meters, 33, 30. Oh yeah, that's of course going to go down. And about 13 minutes. She plays us a lovely little song. Hey? Look at this. This is mad. We're being directed by a robot round South Korea. It's even playing us some music. How mad is that? What? This is hilarious. This machine is literally guiding me. Now I'm guiding the passengers. Shows you a little map of the airport,
Where we're going to go.
where we're gonna go.
Estimated time of arrival.
4 minutes.
God, well, it would be quicker if we didn't walk at her speed, though, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Why does it go so slow? Why are you stopping? Do you have to walk behind her?
Yes, we're following
Yeah,
you.
I was right next to
Turn their
you.
head to look at us.
Service will be resumed.
She's going really slow. So what we're going to do is we're just going to use our normal human brains and read the signs. It's just up there. So, bye, Eska.
We're still going. I wonder when she'll stop.
Okay, guys, she's now following us. Look at that. She's supposed to stop following you when you walk like away from her, but she's still following. I hope I didn't offend her. She's still following us. She hasn't stopped her task. All the way down there, at 200 meters. You can still hear her music. It's kind of eerie. You just got her like LED eyes staring at you, slowly following you, playing music. A bit weird, really. It looks like there's more staff than travellers.
Yeah, it's very quiet.
Usually it's so crowded here.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So we're in the nap zone. This is awesome. Look at this, you get your own little bed, little charger. Got your little social distancing and all that, but look at this. I've got to speak really quiet because it's the nap zone. I'm going to take a nap. This is me saying goodbye to Molly. Very sad. Love you too. Say bye to the subs.
See you in 3 months, everyone.
Okay, see you later. Go before I cry. That's it. I am alone. I am now solo traveling. Obviously very emotional. Saying goodbye to Laos and to Molly. I didn't want to be one of those YouTubers that cried on YouTube, because that's just stupid. But at the same time, you know, my channel's all about being real. And a lot of people might be like, oh, why are you and Molly splitting up for 3 months? Why don't you just go home with Molly? And the thing is, why does my voice sound so weak? Anyway, yeah, the thing is, I've never really been happy in the UK, you know. Struggle a lot with mental health, like everyone. Can't talk, I don't know why. Not usually one to cry. I really don't cry very much. It's really, really rare. That's why I filmed it, because I didn't think I was going to cry. I thought Molly was going to cry. It'd be a nice little emotional scene. Yeah, just not happy in the UK. You know that life's not good in the UK. You know, I'm not someone with a degree and, you know, whatever, and, you know, not someone with like rich parents, and, you know, I don't even have a house in the UK. I don't even have a home. I don't know, you know, I don't even have a home, you know. So I'm not that happy in the UK, and I feel like I should just travel. I feel like I should just experience the world, experience new cultures, people, tastes, and all these, you know, exciting things. Sorry, my voice is a bit nasally. My nose is a bit bunged up. I wasn't happy in the UK. Molly needs to go to the UK to go see, you know, some family and stuff. Like, she needs to go to see her grandmother and things like this.
which are really, really important. And the thing is, Molly really needed to go to the UK, you know, for her emotional and psychological well-being. You know, she wasn't really unhappy in Laos or anything like that, but she needed to go home. She needed to see her friends and family and stuff like that. She needs a break from this travel thing. And I really don't. So it didn't make sense for one of us to be really, really unhappy, you know? I think it shows a lot of strength in our relationship that we can live together without hindering each other, you know? And that's the most important thing in a relationship. I've always wanted to travel solo. I'm quite an independent person. I'm not very sociable, to be honest with you. I'm a little bit worried about not being able to make any friends, because once you know me, I'm really sociable, but like I find it really hard to make friends, because I don't really connect with people so much. I'm always thinking of like really deep things about like the universe and philosophy and ethics, and you know, what does everything mean? And most people my age are just interested in going to the pub and watching football and that's about it. I don't know. A lot of people my age that go out travelling, they really just go to Thailand to drink and go to the beach, and that's not my thing. That's not my kind of person. Anyway, I don't know why I'm talking about this, but yeah, that was super emotional. It's really emotional to leave Laos. Laos has cradled me through a global pandemic. I've developed more in Laos than I have anywhere else. I've become very, very emotionally and psychologically strong. I've realised that I'm just a human being, and I have imperfections just like anything else in the universe, and these are all things that I learnt about myself in Laos. You know, you just are who you are. Don't be afraid to be or say who and what you are, you know, because the thing is, if you hide in your inner self all the time, then you're never ever going to be happy, because you're never going to find the right people to hang with, and, you know, the right friends, and you'll never have the right relationship with boy, girl, or anything in between, you know, because you'll just be pretending to be something else and someone else. And this is something that I've really decided to take control of in my life. Is just, I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm going to it sounds a bit like, oh, I'll just do what I want to do, but I'm going to do what I want to do that makes me happy, you know. You just need to make yourself happy, you know. I could be earning so much more money in the UK. I could have so much more stability, you know. Life could be a lot more predictable and easier. I could save up money, buy a house, buy a mortgage, buy a debt, and just live my life in the UK, just doing that. And it would be a lot easier than what I'm doing now, you know. But I wouldn't be happy. I just wouldn't be happy. You have to do what makes you happy. Sometimes it's hard, sometimes it's scary. Like this is super scary for me. For anyone that doesn't know, like, I've been with Molly since we were like 14, 15. I'm now 26. She's my soulmate. She's my best friend. She's literally everything. Everyone else in the world could probably disappear and I'd still have Molly and I'd be happy, you know. I'm sorry everyone, but I'm just really truthful. I'm really truthful. And so to leave and be without Molly for 3 months is gonna be quite hard. But what makes it even harder is that I'm going to be travelling solo, out of my backpack, you know? And so there'll be times that will be really scary and confusing. There'll be times that are really lonely. But I think I've made the right decision. I think Molly's made the right decision to go home. And this channel is going to get massive. This channel is going to get huge, I promise you. I'm going to go berserk. I'm going to do everything I ever wanted to do that Molly never let me do. Because she really does, she keeps me under control in a good way, because I'm quite a wild child, thanks to my mum. I get that from my mum. She's absolutely mental. I see everyone conforming, all in society. All I see is just people conforming. Like, look at this. Look at this. You've got all these cosmetics and perfumes and all these, like, there's a shop there, shop down there, and you got Chanel and Gucci and everything around here, all thousands of dollars for a bag, just so that you look like a certain thing, or you want to look a certain way. But do you know what that really means? You're not strong enough in yourself to be yourself. You have to spray yourself with all this expensive perfume and put on these, you know, expensive clothes that cost hundreds of dollars just for a brand, just so that you look cool, you know? Absolutely mental. And then to do that, we all work a 9 to 5 in an office or a job that we absolutely hate, spend all our money on material possessions just so that the next door neighbour goes, oh, look at him. Nah, the world's crazy. I'm not doing it. I don't give a crap. Look at how I dress. I dress comfortably. I dress how I want to dress. Look at my belt. This is my belt. I'm not throwing it away. It broke, but I fixed it. I got a piece of wire and fixed it. And when I took that off and went through airport security, the dude looked at me like, oh, like I was lesser than him. It's crazy, isn't it? Just because I wear a belt that doesn't look perfect. It still works though. Still does the job, you know? Why would I spend $300 on a Gucci belt? I really don't get it. I don't understand most of the world. I don't understand modern society. I feel like I'm crazy because I'm looking at everyone and everyone's like just busy in such the small world of going to work, buying material possessions and showing off. And that's pretty much it. That's all it is. And everyone does it. Every one of my subscribers, you'll all have branded clothing and items, and you know, I've done it before. I was like that too. You know, I bought into it because, you know, you feel good when you're wearing something that's, you know, everyone else thinks is good and stuff like this. But really, that's fake happiness. You know, that's happiness that you're trying to suck from outside, you know, when really you should be getting it from within. And I know that sounds really hippie and la-di-da, but it's so true, you know. It's just, that's the main thing I've learned from Laos. Laos is a country that is so poor. There's so much poverty there, you know. So many people have nothing, and I mean nothing, but they're happy. It's a simple life, you know. When you strip things back and it's simple, things are happier, you know. Things are way happier. And so that's what I'm doing. I'm gonna go and travel. I'm gonna solo travel Thailand. I'm gonna bring you along and do some crazy stuff. I'm gonna really immerse myself into this whole thing. I've got nothing holding me back. I'm just gonna go into it for 3 months, and I'm gonna try and really grow this channel. For many reasons, obviously because I want to grow it so that I can create an income for myself and I can travel the world, share my experience, share different cultures and different people, whilst being able to make some money doing that. That would be awesome. Also, I want to do it so that I grow my resources, so that when I go back to Laos, I can really help the people of Laos. Maybe I can build a school or something like this. Right now I'm too small, but I promise you, I absolutely promise you, that if I grow big enough, I'm going straight to Laos and I'm going to do something big. So any of you Laotians out there that are thinking of unsubscribing or not watching the channel because I've left Laos, because you only really watch it because it's someone in Laos, well, think again, because if you do that and you stop watching, then you're going to hinder my growth. If you hinder the growth, you know, how am I going to come back and help Laos? And I mean that. That's not like some emotional blackmail or bloody bloody blah. You must keep watching my videos. I mean that, hand on my heart. I see Laos as a grandmother. I see Laos, the land of Laos, is like my grandmother. I've lost blood, sweat and tears on that land. Yeah, I love Laos. Always will. Special place in my heart. And all Laotians. All good Laotians, you know. There's a couple of, you know, there's knobheads everywhere, you know. Anyway, that's that. That's the emotional goodbye to Molly. And I'm going to go sleep in the airport for 6 hours. I've just been served an in-flight meal. Here we go. I'm going to do a little food review for you. They said, do you want beef or chicken? I said, I don't eat meat. So she went, oh, so it'd be the chicken for you then. We've got a cup of tea here. We've got mashed potato, vegetables and chicken in some sort of barbecue sauce. It smells like barbecue sauce. And then we have some sort of sponge cake with a green mousse on it. And then we have a bun. Solid. British people like a nice strong black tea, but this ain't strong. But I still appreciate it. The sauce is really nice. It's like a barbecue sauce. Lastly, we've got this little dessert, which is like almost looks like a cheesecake. Yeah, it's a sponge cake with some sort of mousse on it, a green mousse. Let's check it out. Ooh. It's green tea. It's a green tea mousse on a sponge. It's quite nice. Not so sweet. A bit odd. It tastes more like tea than this tea. It tastes like a stronger tea. That tastes like a pretty decent English breakfast tea. But it's green tea. Overall, the food's pretty good, but I said I didn't eat meat and they gave me chicken, so yeah, I don't know. It's alright. Better than nothing, because I had nothing before, so I am very appreciative of this. Even if it is just a little bit of mashed potato and a bit of bread.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. See you again. Bye bye.
Pardon? Thank you. I'm really bad with airports. I have no idea what's going on, where to go, blah 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 blah. I just have to ask people. They just gave me a purple wristband for some reason. I'm not really sure, but I'm trying to find the rest area. I've not slept for 42 hours, and I've got 11 hours until my next flight or more. I've been at Singapore airport for 2 or 3 hours now. Been looking for a place to sleep, and unfortunately there is just nowhere comfortable to sleep. I've tried out all the chairs just designed so that you can't really sleep in them, and you can't move any of the chairs. Because of COVID, they've screwed all the chairs down, so you can't move them to make a bed or anything like this. Like these, I could have just put one of these here, take my shoes off and made a bed, but they're all screwed up, and it's the same everywhere. Literally, like, they've just got weird chairs over there, small chairs. Got a lovely little room here, like actual real trees. Like, these are actual real trees growing out of carpet. Mental. They've got a little koi pond, loads of beautiful koi over there, but unfortunately I've got to spend 11 hours here without anywhere to sleep. I'd rather have a bed than these fish. So my options are this corner. Maybe that's a good one actually. I could probably lay in this corner without getting my stuff nicked. Or here, but there's AC, which is really cold. It's like 27 degrees Celsius outside, and they've made it like 8 degrees Celsius in here. It's like, I don't understand it. Why is it always like one extreme to the other? Why can't you just make it a nice solid 18, 20 degrees Celsius? But I think what I might do, sleep here, sleep in between these, because I've got a power bank here. Air conditioning up above me, and it's breezing everywhere. It's not comfortable at all. It's freezing. It's really cold, because when you just sat doing nothing or laying down doing nothing, and you got the AC blowing on you, you lose your body heat if you're not moving. I've got a really, really thin sarong. The restaurants are shut. Can't get any food from them, but I might be able to sleep in one of them. Probably not allowed. But I mean, I'd rather still get a couple of hours and let someone kick me out than... Oh look, maybe I can try and like sneak in between men. Oh, it's a bit naughty really. I think if they can see me here, but if I go over there, the tables will hide me. And that's an actual bed, look at that. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Literally like sliding between the tables because they've been pushed up against the chairs. Yes. Yes. I think I found somewhere to sleep. Oh yes. Perfect. Good night everybody, sweet dreams. So it's like 5:20 in the morning and I got moved on. The inevitable happened. Some lady came and I was like, excuse me sir. Actually what happened was I had to change. I stayed in one position for the whole night, and then I changed about half an hour ago. I changed the position because my body woke me up in quite a lot of pain. Like my knee's giving me a lot of jip right now. It's kind of seized up. But she was like, excuse me sir, and I had my eyes shut and I kind of pretended like I didn't hear it, and then she poked me. I didn't think she was going to touch me because the whole corona thing. I'm going to go to the toilet and then just wait for my flight for the next few hours.
Good morning.
Good morning. Thank you.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Is business class. More important people. I've actually made it. I've got past the visa office in Thailand. What is that? Very fast.
Yes, you can live on YouTube, but
Internet. Unlimited.
yeah, unlimited, no limits.
30 days.
You can share hotspot, open 24 hours.
899 baht.
Yes, no limit.
10 Mbps.
Yes,
Okay. I check over there and I come back.
okay.
Are you the best?
Huh?
Are you the best company?
Yeah, number
Yeah?
one, you can check on internet.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
So, welcome.
You need to buy a SIM when you come into Thailand. Let me just look at the price. Boom.
Have a
Saudi
look,
cap.
please. We have two plans on here, sir.
Oh, I need unlimited.
The unlimited one. This one is unlimited. If you want more fast, you take this one and more cheaper.
Okay, I just have a look because he say he the best, but this one better. So I check the next
Thank
one, maybe even
you.
better.
Hope you come back.
Maybe. Okay. So the first thing. So you always got to make sure that you shop around. If you if you stop at the first thing, first restaurant, first tour guide, first whatever, you'll always end up spending more money. You need to gauge a price. I've got my bag, bought my SIM card, got the most expensive SIM card and internet because I'm obviously doing YouTube, so you guys better subscribe to this. Where do I go? So I'm not sure what we do here. All passengers must prepare RT-PCR test receipt, hotel confirmation.
This for test outside, nearby exit door number 2.
Exit number 2.
Yeah, after that register by this QR code for get the result.
Thank you. Okay, so you get given a PCR test and then you have to go out and do your PCR test. Oh, thank you. Okay, they've just given me a whole bunch of stuff. Like all this stuff, I don't really know what it is.
Number 7.
Wow, look at all of this. No. Dial Hey, cup chai. I mean, Captain Cap. Let's go. Bare people everywhere. I have no idea what I'm doing. Pardon? Oh, here.
Okay, good one. Take by yourself. Take by yourself. You go.
Oh, I take by myself. How do I do?
7 days.
No, how do I do it? Dayang? Bahu Dayang? Oh, and there. My nose. Okay. Thank you. I have no idea what she was saying then. I don't really know what I'm doing. She told me to do the test by myself, but I don't know how to do it.
Holiday Express อยู่โฮเทล
ทานทิปบีดครับผมทานทิปบีด
Beyond
Where do I do this?
this for the second test
Oh, in the hotel?
Yeah.
Okay, Kop Chai.
Beyond
I keep saying Kop Chai to everyone. Yep, Craig Vincent Black, Doi. Nung.
Okay.
I think I've done it. I think I've got past it. This is my private car to the SH Plus hotel. I was talking to making a video. I was talking to the camera and she thought I was talking to her.
Where you go? Laos.
Lao, yeah, you Lao Song Pi.
Song Pi.
I'm here, I'm in my hotel in Thailand. I've actually got here in Thailand. I'll show you the room. This is my room. It's $100 for 1 week. I booked before the 1st of November. You can now stay in the Phuket sandbox for you just have to do 1 day, 1 night. You get your PCR result back, and then you can travel around Thailand instead of a week. But I booked a week, so I was staying in Phuket for a week. Anyway, this is the room. It's decent room, to be honest with you, for $100 for 7 days. So it's quite cheap, really, for Phuket. But nice bed. You got your coffee and your tea and free water, everything like that. And nice bathroom, very nice bathroom. Always got to check the bum gun. Oh, let's do this properly. Okay. Yes, nice powerful bum gun. That's exactly what we want. Right, got a nice shower, hot shower. Yeah, really decent room, to be honest with you. That's about it. I'm gonna now edit my video and finish this video up, upload it. I haven't slept for coming up to 60 hours. Well, I slept for 3 hours in 60 hours. So I need to just go to sleep now. I need to rest. I'd really appreciate it if you can subscribe to my channel, comment below, like it, like all the videos, comment on all my videos, support me. I really, really do appreciate it. I'm gonna be solo traveling Thailand for the next 3 months. If you're interested in what Thailand looks like now the world and now Thailand's opening up, follow me. Anyway, thanks for following. If you're still watching this, I appreciate it a lot. Stay safe and see you soon.
Service.